French novelist Marcel Proust quotes, "It is the terrible deception of love that it begins by engaging us in play not with a woman of the external world, but with a doll fashioned in our brain. The only woman, moreover, that we have always at our disposal, the only one we shall ever possess." Before I start, I want to ask you a question. How are gender roles defined, and who define our gender role? For example, boys have to hide their emotions, or girls have to forgo their assertiveness and instead be pleasant. I want you to think about it. Because of this gender biases, we are losing unique and vibrant aspects of our character. Let me give you one example of the greatest noblewoman in history, Katarina Sforza. She was born in a time when gender roles were strictly defined. She was a woman of extraordinary strength and courage, and yet she faced a world that told her she was not capable of accomplishing the same feats as a man. Katarina was born into a wealthy family in Italy, and she had a natural flair for politics. She became involved in her father's court and eventually rose to the rank of governor of Imola. She was an excellent leader, but because of her gender, she faced constant opposition from those who were not willing to accept a woman in a position of power. Katarina had to prove her worth to all who doubted her. She not only had to prove her intelligence, but she also had to prove her bravery. She was often tested in battle, and each time she was successful. Despite her successes, she still faced criticism and ridicule. Her gender was always used as an insult or a reason to doubt her decisions. Katarina was an inspiration to all women who faced gender-based obstacles. Her courage and determination to succeed despite her gender was a beacon of light in a time when women were often seen as inferior to men. Her story serves as an important reminder that gender should not be a barrier to success. You might assume that gender roles have changed drastically since the time of Katarina Sforza, making her world seem too distant and irrelevant to our own. However, this could not be further from the truth. Although the specifics and details of gender roles may change according to the culture and time period, the overall pattern remains the same. All of us are born with a multitude of aspects to our personalities. Not only do we have features that are traditionally associated with the opposite gender, but we also have genetic and parental influences that further shape our character. Studies have indicated that boys tend to be more emotionally responsive than girls at a young age. They are highly empathetic and sensitive. On the other hand, girls are naturally curious and have a strong determination to change their surroundings. Therefore, it is evident that all of us come into this world with unique qualities that make us who we are. As we get older, we learn from society. We must maintain a certain persona to the world. We must conform to certain roles and live up to certain expectations. Natural qualities must be suppressed. Boys have to hide their emotions and stifle their empathy in order to succeed. Girls have to forgo their assertiveness and instead be pleasant, kind, and considerate of others. Women can be in positions of authority. However, they should be gentle and not overly aggressive. As we become more and more restricted by the expectations of our culture and time period, we often sacrifice unique and vibrant aspects of our character. Katarina Sforza is an example of one such person who had this powerful effect on others. There are also male figures throughout history who have been similarly captivating, such as Benjamin Disraeli, Duke Ellington, John F. Kennedy, and David Bowie, all of whom took on a noticeable feminine air and drew people to them for it. Your goal is to break away from the rigid expectations of gender roles. Embrace the balance between masculine and feminine traits. Reconnect with the aspects of your character that you have suppressed or forgotten about. Improve your relationships by being more understanding and less submissive. Change your approach when facing a challenge or opposition. Use analytical thinking in combination with instinct to boost your creativity. Don't be scared to show your more emotional and ambitious sides. These hidden parts of you are eager to be expressed. In life, Diversify the roles you take on. Don't be concerned about how others respond to any changes in you that they recognize. You aren't easily classified, which will intrigue them and give you the ability to manipulate their view of you, transforming it as you wish. In next video, we will explore unconscious part of our gender by understanding anima and animus. Thank you for watching my video. If you enjoy this video, please subscribe, like, and share with your friends and family.